party, baby. It's party, baby. Oh, Lega, cha, ha, oh na na, bum 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 bum, oi, oh na na, na 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 na, oh na na, bum 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 bum, oi, oh na na, na na na.
Okay, y'all. Hey, what's going on? I don't know what the hell is going on with this camera view. Child, look. I had to take that damn gray shit off and put on some... Child, I couldn't eat. I was going to put my purple hair on. I said, hell no. Bitch, I needed to be shocked back to black, okay? This is one of my favorite. This is the custom sensational 30-inch. And, yeah, well, that's what they say, you know. It's one of my favorite straight ones. It's a little longer, honey, and I just decided that I put this one on because I think it, you know, fits my head okay. You know, it's not as snug or whatever. So, anywho, y'all, and like I said, by all means, what the hell is that? I hate it when the hair gets bunched back there, y'all. That is one of my pet peeves. It is one of. Okay, so let's talk about the basketball hoes. Let me talk about the basketball hoes, just the bits and pieces that I wanted to talk about, and probably reach for that motherfucking Monique's ass on the Love and Hip Hop Hoes LA. I watched the shit, but it's not worthy of a fucking conversation, okay? And oh, for those who ask me if I'm still on my diet, yeah, I am. I did have a few little faux pas, but thanks to my love saying, get back on it. You made a little mistake. Get back on it, bitch. Y'all, I don't know. My camera view is just like magnified or some shit. I don't know what the fuck. This shit got my head looking bigger. I don't know what the fuck. Okay, no, I don't know. I don't know. Anywho, and maybe I should go ahead and just reach for Monique's ass. Because do I want to talk about the other shit? It was some touching moments in that shit. But, you know, especially when Ray J went and got his now wife's grandmother to come, that was very touching. She looked so pretty in the dresses that she tried on. Hearing her talk about, you know, when my mom and dad wasn't there, you know, how you are with your family. And, bitch, I am looking like money. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know. Anyway, we're going to work with it, okay? So, those were good parts. You know what I'm saying? They were really, you know, really touching. And I hope that Ray J treats that girl right. You know what I mean? Like, she done been with you, do the right motherfucking thing and all of that. You know, just do right, Ray J. Just do fucking right. And stop being so motherfucking animated when you motherfucking talking. It's like you on the hip-hop stage and you just, stop. Shit. You ain't 12. Anywho. So that was good, okay? So those parts were good. You also had the scene from last week where they were showing where old girl was in there getting ready to sing, and they didn't show that this was last week, and I'm just kind of throwing this in. The one that just had the baby with the guy with the eye thing, whatever. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You know, her. She was there, you know, she was in it. Last week, her and old girl had it out. The one she called a chihuahua, which... Girl, I'm just about sick of you. I understand that's your man or whatever, you there or whatever, but bitch, you know what the fuck he do. You feeling some kind of way, which I believe you that mad dog kind of bitch anyway, whether something's going on or not. Did nobody tell you to take that money and do that, and now you want to go in there? He had a fucking session. You went in there like you caught her with her drawers down, you know, and all of that, like, bitch, what? Anywho. And I just felt the need to mention that because that takes me to Monique's sorry motherfucking mental ass. Bitch, get the fuck over it, bitch. You all in your motherfucking feelings because they told the truth on your motherfucking ass. Bitch, you ain't had your baby since you came on the scene. All we heard was you was selling dicks and going to get your nails done, and he's been taking care of the baby. So, bitch, you don't have no motherfucking leg in this motherfucking argument. And, bitch, if you happen to ease past this motherfucking video, bitch, I am not your average, ordinary video hoe that, you know, love a hip-hop hoe. Like, bitch, I will get at your ass and read your ass for dust, you crazy ass mental bitch. You did a whole motherfucking session, and let me just go through this. Another reason why I don't watch this shit, because I'm sick of you auto-tuned ass motherfuckers all acting like y'all got some type of hip-hop career. Half you motherfuckers can't sing. And the other half can't fucking rap. I'm sick of it, bitch. Anybody can get on auto-tunes the fuck out of here. Sick of your ass, and you took the time to do a whole motherfucking session, bitch, so you could clown her about her, you know, Becky with the good hair or whatever, and her coming through the window or whatever. Bitch, what kind of hoe does that? And then going back to old girl that just had the baby, bitch, why didn't you just stand your ground and say, bitch, this is too much? Like, you going too motherfucking far. What we had was what we had, bitch. But you did mention, I got a baby. That's the only mess I'm worried about. What's coming out her mouth and her ass. You know what I mean? I'm worried about my child, and that's what you should do. You should have removed yourself from that bullshit. And any motherfucker that was in there that wasn't a motherfucking prop in there, why the fuck was y'all standing there while that hoe sat up there and said nothing? You know, do I believe that the bitch went through the window? Yeah, but bitch, was it a need to have a whole motherfucking show? Bitch, all because you and your feelings, bitch, you was negligent. You wasn't there, bitch. Deal with that. We still talking about it? Bitch, the fuck out of here. No matter how many motherfucking shits you stage, bitch, we watched the shit, whether it was real or fake or whatever, bitch. Stop trying to save face now, because we ain't the motherfuckers you need to save face to. You need to save face to that child. Get the fuck out of here, you dumb ass, crazy ass bitch. Y'all, that shit was crazy. Nah, I don't talk about the bullshit, because I don't have any desire to really go into that shit. You know, it's still just as theatrical as the shit that's on Atlanta. Like, the fuck out of her. Just call it a motherfucking scripted shit and let's be done with it, bitch. I can handle it better if you say Mona. I can handle it if you say it's a motherfucking show like, you know, I can do bad all by myself or some old soap opera shit or whatever the fuck. What am I looking for? Oh. But, bitch, stop trying to pass this shit off like, no. Like, this is a real motherfucking show. Like, this is reality TV. Another motherfucking thing, like, Nikki, you plastic metallic ass bitch. Listen. If you want to be with that broad, be with that broad. Last episode, you got in your feelings because the bitch brought somebody in there like, girl, get on some motherfucking word. If pussy's what you want, then bitch, let that be the reason. What we not gonna do is keep on watching you pretend like you was surprised that he took a picture with somebody, and y'all, was I the only bitch that was like, why they shading this whole out? And was I the only bitch that was thinking that, you know, that was a trans woman, transgendered woman? Y'all was getting some tease. I don't know what the fuck it is, you know, and he's right, he could have took a picture. And what the fuck? Ray J's in the car with that motherfucking silly stencil on, bitch, Soldier Boy, and earpiece, and what? You a fucking joke. No wonder Nikki was able to drag you along as she did. Shit, y'all, Nah, I'm done with that. I just felt the need to bring that shit up. That was a fucking joke. He looked an idiot. Would you please stop wearing all these minks and furs and shit everywhere? And listen, it's one thing to have a tailored suit on, but these tight ass shirts you motherfuckers keep wearing that's too and nobody to hug to. The fuck, I can't. I've had it, and that's all the fuck I gotta say about it. Moniece, get the fuck over it, you negligent ass bitch. You was. Now, you might be doing better now. Bitch, we all make mistakes, or you keep talking about it. You keep trying to make a mockery of other motherfuckers, and you looking just as stupid. Bitch, if you didn't do it and that wasn't you, bitch, you doing it off of her. Because a bitch who didn't will play that shit, doesn't be like, bitch, that ain't what I done. You know what I'm saying? You looked the fool in front of everybody. And what got you was at the reunion and on Instagram, and everybody been letting your ass have it. But bitch, long before y'all went up there to the reunion and did that bullshit and they said that, bitch, folks was already talking about why the fuck you didn't. But that's your baby. That's your baby. Bitch, you out here reaching for motherfuckers like you can't be reached for, and then set up on that stage like, You know, like you so happy it went on. Girl, go on, you thirsty ass, non-singing ass bitch. See, this is what gets me. Motherfuckers that have real talent can't get no motherfucking work because they too busy doubling and tripling down on the auto-tune for you dumb motherfuckers. Fuck out of her, bitch. Listen, chew your own motherfucking draws, bitch. I'm done talking about you. Let's move on to the basketball hoes. Yeah, I'm not trying to do no whole, drawn out motherfucking review or whatever. And y'all, that's gonna get on my nerves, and it already has. Anyway, so, okay, and let me say this. I know y'all been waiting on Queen Sugar. I just decided in my mind that I watch it. I'm just at the point where I'm just want to watch this shit. It is very entertaining, and I am loving looking at other people review it. So I hope I didn't let y'all down. It just is what it is, We're going to, move on to other stuff. Like I said, sometimes I get the fuck burnt out, and I don't even want to see certain shit. I'm not burnt out on that, but it did have a tough cookie to follow. It's a good show. It really is, but I'm just enjoying watching others. So I would direct you to James Caldwell. He's doing them, so many others, but I definitely would direct you to his channel because I'm just not... I want to watch it. I just want to watch it and watch other people's reviews. So, hopefully y'all can understand that. Now, let me move on to the basketball hoes. And I'm not going to talk about everything. Okay, we know the crazy ass kook. Jackie, girl, here we are again with you wanting motherfuckers to be naked with your ass bitch trying to take the big silver ass motherfucking Buddha or whatever the fuck you worshiping today and put it in your motherfucking suitcase. Bitch, you are so motherfucking lame, bitch. You are a lame ass, square ass bitch. You are fucking crazy. You and I talking about that, then you got to shaking shit, got to talking about Doug, about how you want a motherfucking, want everybody to be naked. He all but was like, I know how you get down. Let's stop. Not too much. I don't want to know how much coochie you going to be eating when you gone, because that's what the fuck I got out of it. With that motherfucking said, Jackie, I do feel the need to say this, bitch, just to reach for your ass, because every time I see you and your motherfucking daughter, bitch, every time I see you moving on and prospering or whatever, I was on Instagram and somebody tagged me into your other daughter. You know, the one that's too dark for you. You know, the one that's heavy, that you don't want to own up to. And come to find out, she got a grandbaby who, Lord bless his heart, and your other daughter's heart too, who was burnt. She put up a GoFundMe looking for help for her son, which she had every right. If she didn't have it, she wanted the help. Bitch, I looked all up and down the comments, bitch. They drug you on Instagram, but I know you a nothing kind of bitch. And you don't care, and you've already wrote them off. You're a disgusting bitch. And bitch, that was enough for me to say that I wasn't going to watch this shit no motherfucking more. Because bitch, I can't. And to look at you with that crazy motherfucking daughter of yours, that bitch in that little thin bun, and y'all in there trying on dresses and think about that shit. Bitch, you fucked up. That hoe's fucked up. And I'm under the impression that Doug's motherfucking ass is fucked up too. All you motherfuckers, I would accept that younger one. All you motherfuckers is fucked up as far as I'm concerned. Bitch, how dare you? Bitch, I call the dog is my grandbaby, bitch. And if something go wrong with her, bitch, I'm trying to do what the fuck I got to do to take care of her. So I know how the fuck I would be if I had a human grandbaby, bitch. You are disgusting and foul, bitch. And the day you off of TV cannot come quick enough for me. I watch this shit and talk about it because I fucks with Tammy and some of the rest. But bitch, I can do without you, ho. You a rotten, dirty bitch, and it's a special place in the after hell for you, bitch. Like, you worse than hell. Bitch, it's another place for you. It's just for you. I just had to mention that. Y'all can look on Instagram, look that shit up, put it in Google or whatever. But I was just taken back by that. I really was. And that really kind of made me think, I'm done with this. But I'm watching. I fuck with it because of Tammy and some of the others. I just got to ignore that whore. Her and her motherfucking daughter. Bitch, here you are again with a wedding dress. That hateful ass bitch is just doing you like you do everybody else. Talking about we going to have a barbecue or whatever. Girl, marry him. If you marry him every motherfucking day, bitch. Okay. We're going to move on. Okay. You had one scene where you took Malaysia and was it Duffy with the motherfucking bags took that bitch to go see about learning this so you could tell them they going there at one point, and it's kind of like, I'm with Malaysia. Why I gotta be all that, bitch? Just say it. That's why I say you so motherfucking lame and just a waste of motherfucking space, bitch. All that motherfucking hair wasting on your head, and that hair was pretty, bitch. You a waste of space. But let me go on. So, y'all have that. Then at one point we got Duffy, who Misa has Malaysia come because she didn't ask Tammy to come to see if they can hash it out. Now I will give her kudos on that shit, but I'm gonna say this. Bitch, once you run one on my children, bitch, what? All that shit's out the door. Whether a motherfucker feel like I'm wrong or not. Bitch, once you lay into my children, I make my child feel any kind of motherfucking way. Bitch, we got a problem. Ain't nothing between me and you, bitch, but opportunity and space, bitch. And let's seize the motherfucking opportunity. That's it. So I'm not going to be the one to say, Tammy need to go over there. I need to accept this and that and other. Bitch, I'm not. And for those who said, and y'all right, Tammy grabbed and pushed her first, y'all entitled to that. My only point with this is once my baby's feelings got hurt, bitch, it's a problem. Because children, I don't give a fuck what age they are. Me and Brittany went back and forth, was like, but mama, her daughter's old. I don't give a fuck. Bitch, I don't care if I'm 102 and my kids are 60. Baby. What? I'm doing a video. What's going on in her? What you mean? Because I'm talking about Jack and Christy. And the basketball hoes and that bag face Duffy. Anyway, so girl, when you talk about people's children and their family and things, bitch, it's a whole nother game. So I'm not going to be that bitch to say that Tammy needs to, you know, take the high road. Bitch, don't take the high road, bitch. Float under the low road, because the bitch wasn't low when she hurt your child's feelings. That's where the fuck I am. You can be where you stand on it, but this where the fuck I stand on it. Whether it's right or motherfucking, bitch, I'm just out there, bitch. That's it. I can't do nothing else but this. Simple as that. Okay. So she didn't come, but they did have a meet up and talk about it. But Duffy wasn't invited, nor were the Angels invited or whatever, which I don't understand the shade of not inviting the Angels. Tammy, you and the core and this and that and other. Come on now. The Angels could have been invited. Now, with that said, did y'all check how, is it Brandy? How she is. She asked questions and she didn't really interject that much. She's kind of letting the shit go. And, y'all, do y'all, baby? Yeah. They can hear you. My bad, girl. He's in on the phone, probably with one of his sisters. Anyway, so I'm like, okay, she's trying to see both sides, but she's hoping Duffy's her girl, sister, whatever we calling the bag face bitch, the bag-eyed bitch, you know, whatever we calling her. You know, I get that. Tammy girl, this is when I need to address yo motherfucker. Look. I understand you knew y'all was going on this trip and so you got your braids put in, but girl, let me make a suggestion. I want you to get some Her Hope oil. Anybody that's having issues with their edges or anything like that, try Her Hope oil. You know, it does help. If it gets real motherfucking drastic, bitch, I will give you the motherfucking formula to the shit that I, you know what I'm saying, that I, you know, used and came up and, you know, formed, you know what I'm saying? Bitch, just, I will, bitch. If you need it, I got you. But try that Her Hope oil to get you together. I do understand that you do have some illnesses. And I know now, as you go through motherfucking begin menopause, your shit get thinner. But braids might not be it unless you're going to do some really, really small ones where you can't see them driveway gaps in it or whatever. But okay, girl, and I don't know how you function with that long-ass braids. But girl, your face was cooked, though. But we've been having some hair issues, and I'm just not here for it. I'm not here for you not blending your part and not putting the right powder on it. This, that, and the third. I need you to pull that together, but we still all right, bitch. You might be like, bitch, I wasn't here for that gray-ass purple hair. Bitch, I'm not here for you in this motherfucker hair. That's fine. We still cool, and we'll keep it moving. You know what it is. But I just had to say that, girl. So you like, well, you know, with me, I could cut a bitch, hit a bitch. You could, woulda, shoulda, this, that, and the third. But you did decide that you were gonna go ahead and go, so they were happy. So while it was going on, like, once y'all get there, there's this point where y'all riding, I guess, on the shuttle bus to go to the hotel. It's kind of like the last time I seen this bitch was talking about she was going to kick my ass. We will also remember, Tammy, that you did put your hands on her first. I will concur with that shit. You know, but I do get you staying away from her, that's it. So now the shit got to be split up, which makes it uncomfortable. I just kind of wish she would have negated Duffy, because you know she wasn't gonna go against you and not invite you. She should have just left Duffy's motherfucking ass out of it. And that brings me to this one. Y'all sitting there eating and talking, and Jackie said one same thing. She was like, listen, I'm gonna go in here with somebody else go with me, so my words don't get turned around and don't be misconstrued or whatever. Shawnee said she would or whatever. Let her know, you know, we just gonna kind of do it this way. Tammy's just, you know, we gonna keep it apart. Unbeknownst to me, I didn't know it was Brandy or whatever her name is. Whatever the fuck her name is. Malaysia's good friend. Her birthday or whatever. So they had left a thing saying, you know, we down here, we here, there, wherever. At some point, they come on up. They had this conversation. It's awkward as hell when Duffy comes in, and both of them, you know, Tammy wishes old girl a happy birthday, and it's like they not trying to have eye contact. Duffy is like, well, you know, it's kind of awkward. You know, I get that, but okay. With that said, y'all all gonna kind of leave this, that, and the third. And that leaves Malaysia. And oh yeah, they did talk about getting naked. Jackie wants them naked. She's ready to click, clack, and sizzle at any moment. Like she wants cooches out. She want to see what people's areolas look like if they bigger than hers. Bitch, that's when I'd be like, bitch, where's my key? I'm on my way to my room. The fuck out of here, bitch. You better go get with Doug and y'all, you know, whatever. I'm just saying. So, everybody leaves, but Malaysia stays there. Tammy kind of takes notice of it and is like, well, she's staying and they act like they leaving, but her and Shawnee's at the motherfucking doors. The conversation is going on. Duffy is talking this shit about, I could have been with my son. I'm just over it. It's uncomfortable. But girl, here's my thing. Did you really, and this is where I want to check your ass again, because you added in there that I went on and didn't go to my son's stuff. I do whatever with him and he's leaving because you asked me to be here for you. No, bitch. You went on that trip for the free trip, bitch. And really, when I look at it, bitch, I'd have been like, since you so successful with your DJing and wicka, and all of that shit you doing, bitch, surely you could have got on a plane and went. No, bitch, you went for the free trip. So don't try to come in there with that bullshit, because as far as I'm concerned, bitch, you should have been there with your baby. So don't ask another motherfucker to give you some sympathy for some shit decision that you did wrongly, and now you really feeling guilty because you feeling some kind of way. The bitch don't want to be bothered with you. So don't make it seem like, oh, I did this for you. Bitch, no, you did it for you. You know, maybe you and Monique can talk now. Since you so concerned about him leaving this, that, and the third, you should have stayed home with him. Bitch, and all them bodies you got, can't nobody get you back her? You went for the trip. You went through your shit. You went to crying and shit. Tammy and them are listening or whatever. You at one point is talking to Malaysia, and y'all know I'm all over the place, and you like, if I would have known, which is the little insert that we saw this whole time, if I would have known like you wouldn't have came, bitch, you would have came anyway. But what you said is, if I would have known it had to be broke down like that, this, that, and the third, then I wouldn't have came, bitch, you still would have came. I don't give a fuck what you say. Bitch, you left your child so you can come on the trip. So, bitch, there's nothing in the world to make me think that you wouldn't. I do get that it's uncomfortable or whatever. You know, and that whole bit. And there was points where I was like, okay, you know, she did write you, because there was a point where she wrote the whole thing. Tammy was like, I ain't trying to hear that shit. But there was a point where I was like, okay. Because that's, now see, for me, I'd have just said, I'd have went to the lunch and been like, yes, this is what we do. Because I'm going to be grown about this shit, and we ain't going to box. But what we going to do? Bitches ain't even about the cordial. I'm gonna act like you don't exist. You know what I'm saying? That's done. Appreciate you talking to my daughter. That's it. Don't keep on reaching out to me because I'm done with that. You know what I mean? Or you could have took the high road, listened to what she had to say, and let her, if she was apologizing or whatever, let her say what she had to say. Say what you got to say, because you said you done grown, you done came a little bit further, growth or whatever. Bitch, I'm the one that would be like, bitch, no go. But since you have grown and all of this, you could have went and said, okay, I'm going to hear what this bitch got to say. You didn't know Malaysia was going to be there, but you could have had a conversation. With that said, I don't even think if Duffy would have said, Tammy, could I speak with you for a minute while y'all were there, you would have done that, either. And it wasn't a door open for that because you already not looking at her, not speaking to her, whatever. So there wasn't a point. Do I think they, the high road would have been great if Tammy could have took it, heard what she had to say, her earnestly apologize or whatever, and Tammy accept that shit. Yes, kumbaya is gonna be great or whatever, but it ain't going that motherfucking way. And I ain't the bitch that's gonna tell you, I wish it could go that way, but I ain't the bitch that's gonna say, oh, well, Tammy, I think you should have. Nah, bitch, when it comes to your children and our bets might be off. It is what the fuck it is. I ain't even got nothing to tell you, bitch. Because I'm not going to tell you that I wouldn't act a certain kind of way because I'd be a wrong bitch. Grown or not. So at this point, bitch, we ain't going to act like you didn't know she was going to be there. Bitch, she didn't come to the lunch, so she's not feeling you. So you go where you going and she go where she going. And really, girl, if you feel some kind of way, you could have just got back on your motherfucking plane trip. But you ain't going to do that, honey, because you want this trip. With that said, this whole thing of wanting to know where Malaysia is, on her sides and this and that and other, whose side, she didn't say what she had to say. When it comes to people's children, that is off limits, and I get where she's coming from. So, bitch, it ain't about a side. It's about, bitch, look. She basically saying what I'm saying. Bitch, when it comes to my children, all bets is off, bitch. I'm not going to be the bitch to tell her because that was wrong what you did. That's not saying that Tammy, she may not think that Tammy's wrong for not at least, maybe hearing you out or whatever, but she's like, well, bitch, you talking about her baby. You hurt a baby's feeling. It is what it is. Wanting Malaysia to take sides, girl, you might not want to push because that motherfucking Malaysia being kicked your ass before I don't know who gets the news. And you see, your sister, she's taking a mild stance in that shit. She said a few things, but she ain't as boisterous, and she is sister, this and that and other. I guess she's trying to gauge both sides. She fully understands that you don't do anything towards anybody's child, bitch. I'm open season, but my kids are not. So, bitch, I don't know what to tell you other than you and her gonna be motherfucking boxing next week. You gonna almost go over the motherfucking thing. You ain't scared. You'll do this. You'll do that. So we'll see what you do. Y'all, let me ask y'all. Because when they showed it, Tammy was like, push somebody. Who was that somebody she pushed to get out? Because she got up politely and was like, oh, okay, bitch, what you say? But I'm not saying you wrong, Duffy, for standing in your shit like, bitch, we ain't speaking. Fuck you. I'll whoop your motherfucking ass. Bitch, you might as well go all out on it. Shit, fuck it. You have a right to say what you want to say. What else? Is there anything else? No, that's nothing else that I want to say as far as that's concerned. We're going to see what the fuck happens. How that shit pans out and shit. And like Tammy said, bitch, I fought in Spain, here, there, this, that, bitch. Look. And it's going to be a problem. And Tammy, girl, where was you at when they was at the door, bitch? Was you out, bitch? I thought your sugar was low or something. You could answer the motherfucking phone when they was in there trying to eat and do all that they was trying to do beforehand or whatever, bitch. Why you ain't answer that phone and answer that door, bitch? You had me concerned. But we see you was all right because you and her about to have it, So we gonna see what the fuck happened. See how this shit goes. Like I said, I didn't want to go blow by blow. I just want to talk about the shit that stands out for me, get to the motherfucking meats and potatoes of that shit. And like I said, and I will reiterate this shit, when it comes to my children, bitch, whether you think I'm wrong or right don't make me no motherfucking difference. You understand what I'm saying? And I will feel the same way about you. And I'm not saying, bitch, it's just as simple as that, bitch. So I grasp for those who are saying that she could have did it this way. I grasp what you're saying, you know. But clearly the bitch took the other road. And I ain't the bitch that's gonna tell her, make a left here. You should have did this. Nah, bitch, do what you feel you need to gotta do. Do what you feel you need to do, bitch. It is what the fuck it is. Now, could she take the high road? Your daughter was apologized to. She accepted that. I know she told you. You could do that, but you feel some kind of way. You know, so anywho, y'all leave y'all shit below. Leave y'all thoughts on that. You know, let me ask y'all this question. What was y'all, what did y'all think when Duffy was talking about her leaving her child behind? Was y'all like, ooh, or was y'all like, bitch, why didn't you stay home? Which one was it? Anywho, I'm at y'all.